So you can come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Go ahead and spread out. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze and begin to slow down your breath, taking the time to inhale until you're full and exhale until you're empty. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. Slide arms overhead, stretch out through arms and legs, fingers and toes. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. Reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release. Bring your right knee in, grab hold of it, hug it in close. Keep dropping shoulders. Drop your chin so the back of the neck is long. And then straighten right leg up, flex and point your foot. Circle your ankle, a couple big circles. Both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the right. Straighten whatever amount, holding where it makes sense to hold. Grounding down through the back of the left leg and feeling where you are. Let's release, bend the knee, bring it across, spinal twist. Staying in your twist, try straightening the right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal, fingers and toes reaching away from one another. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock, massaging lower back and sacrum into the floor. Bring the left knee in, drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close as you can. Keep coming back to ease. Straighten left leg up, flex and point. Circle. A couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. Bend your knee, bring it across. Spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Feeling what's here, whatever's here now. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring your knees in. Take a little circle or rock. Drop your feet to the floor and we'll get set up for a little bit of core work. Draw the belly in, press the lower back down from the inside. Interlace fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more like this. Last one. Release down, send your right leg up, exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Last one. Switch, left leg high. Exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Breathing deeply. Two more. Last one. Switch, right leg high. This time, take your left arm across. Each time you exhale, reach a little further across. One more. Switch, left leg high, right arm across. One more. Release, send both legs up, outwardly rotate the legs, bring one leg in front of the other, and then switch back and forth quickly as you slowly lower your legs towards the floor. When it gets difficult to keep the lower back on the floor, head back up. Slow lower and lifts. Quick little switches. Strong core, relaxed face. One more, lower and left. Release, bring your knees in. Another circle or rock. Make your way up to sitting. Let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop if you'd like to pad your knees. And grab a blanket. Hands right under shoulders, knees under hips, fingers spread wide. And we'll take a few rolls through the spine. When you're ready, lifting head and tailbone arching, and then round, draw the belly in. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now inhale, arch and reach the right leg up and back. Knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Shift your weight forward to dip down. Elbows hug the sides of the body. Press up. Knee in. Extend. Dip down. If going all the way down is too much, just do what you can. Maybe it's 1 inch and you push up from there. Knee in. Extend. One more time. Dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend and then roll your hip open, reaching toes to the side wall, and you can stay here on 2 hands or take the left hand back, catch your foot, kick your foot into your hand, opening up through the front of the left shoulder, right hip, a little back bend, balance, a lot happening. And then gently release, arm forward, leg back, square off shoulders and hips, draw the lower belly in. Whole spine long and lifted. Release, hands and knees, sink back to child's pose. You might give that right wrist a little rub or circle. Let's come up through table. And again, inhale, lift, head and tailbone. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Arch. Curve. Now arch and send the left leg back. Curve, bring your knee in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, go forward to dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend. Dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend. One more time, dip down. Press up. Knee in. And then extend and roll your hip open, reaching toes to the side wall. And you can stay on 2 hands or take the right hand back. Kick your foot into your hand, lifting up away from the supporting hand. Release, arm forward, leg back, square off shoulders and hips. Lift the whole thing away from the floor. Lightness, length. Release, hands and knees, sink back to child's pose, maybe a little rub or circle for the left wrist. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through right hip. Stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come into down dog. Opening up the backs of the legs. You might pedal out your feet or take any other movement that helps you get in your body, feel yourself. Let's walk hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You might take a sway or shake out. Letting the weight of your head hang. Bend your knees a little bit more and slowly roll up. Coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. So you can build it from the bottom up. Feel your feet. You can adjust your feet together or apart. Toes spread, arches lifted. Gathering energy from the feet up through the legs, pelvic floor, all the way up past the top of the head. Bring hands together at the heart. And if you'd like, you might set an intention. A word or phrase or quality that you'd like to bring into this moment, this practice. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, partway up. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog when you're ready. Please take the time you need for all your transitions. Move at your pace. And then take a good rest, 5 deep breaths. Could be down dog, child's pose, sitting, something else. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Fold forward, swan dive down. Lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee in, start circling this bent right knee in the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. A little twist. Reach it up and back. All right, towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Sink low. Let's grab the left wrist, take it over for a side bend. Same thing, other side. Back to center, interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Hips low, heart high. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to some blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go like ragdoll. One more breath. And big step back. Warrior one. Last breath. Release. Make your way to down dog, your way, your timing. Just feel what you're doing. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in, start circling this bent left knee. Biggest circle you can make. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Arms up. Hips low. Let's grab the right wrist. Take it over. A little side bend. Same thing, other side. Grab the left wrist. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top. Heart high, hips low, long lower back. Tailbone dropping. Release, arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits, hands to the floor or to your blocks. Keep stretching that right leg longer, letting the head release more. Last breath. Big step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to a good rest. Any movement transition. Any neutral shape. Settling into ease, surrender. If it's useful, you might close your eyes. Definitely slowing the breath down again. Let's come back through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale. And then come over to a side bend, a big yawning reach. Reach a little further out, come up, release down, same thing other side. Reach a little further out, come up, release down. Let's interlace fingers. Press out through the palms. Take your arms up by your ears, shoulders drop, but arms reach straight. And then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. Start to fold forward, staying in balance on the toes. Bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. Make sure you're not locking your knees. Slide down to the depth that feels right without overstretching. Release, drop your hands, drop your head, drop your heels. Chair, Utkatasana. Strong core. Shoulders low, arms high. One more breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Let's come into warrior three. Shift forward, find your balance. You can modify however you need. Feel what you are choosing to do. Last breath. Step back, warrior one. Release through your movement transition. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. Strong core, long lines, relaxed face. Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. Letting go of all of that. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Let's come up to standing. Bring the left knee to the chest and find your balance. Right arm can be out to the side or hand to your hip. You can stay holding the knee or grab your big toe, possibly extending partway or all the way straight. Open the leg out to the left, just at a slight angle so hips are still square to the front. Leg can be bent or straight. Let's bring it to the front, opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Roll open through the left shoulder, extend back through the left arm. Let's release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, King Dancer, Natarajasana. Big step back, high lunge. Make your way to down dog. Feel your way. Slow, steady breath. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Come to standing. Bring the right knee in. Left arm can be out or at the hip. Can stay holding the knee or grab the big toe, extending part way or all the way straight. Open the right leg out to the right, just at a slight angle, breathing deeply here. Bring it back to the front. Opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Roll open. Release with the front hand, catch with the back hand. King Dancer, Natsvrajasana, honoring your body right where it is. Big step back. High lunge. Find your way to a good rest. Letting go of all of that. Let's come up onto the knees for camel. If you want to pad your knees, you could roll up the front of the mat or put your blanket under there. Find neutral pelvis, maybe tailbone dropping a little to keep from overarching the lower back. Roll your shoulders back and your elbows back. Then lift the chest. Upper back coming away from the lower back so there's space. You're not collapsing into the hands. You can stay here or reach for the feet. If the feet are a little too far, tucking your toes will give you another couple of inches. Keep the heart high. Head can stay forward. You can look up. You can dunk it back. Last breath. Release, come up. Child's pose. And if you want to try rabbit, you could grab hold of the feet and pull against your knees, rounding a bit more. Let's come up through down dog. And into a pigeon pose on the right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg. Feel free to set up any support if you want to tuck something under your hip or chest or forehead. Releasing towards the floor, shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Let's bring the upper body back up. have something under your hip that's in your way, move it so you can lean to the right, slide the left knee forward, and then shift weight over onto the left hip and send the right leg back. And then make whatever adjustments you need to get into your pigeon pose on the other side. Last breath here. Let's come back up. I'm going to lean to the left. This time bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee, getting set up for a seated spinal twist. You can also do this with the bottom leg straight. Find what works best for you. Right hand to the floor behind you, left arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate looking back, and then keep going breath by breath. More height. Maybe a deeper twist. Last breath here. Release, unwind, switch. Bottom leg straight or bent. Left hand to the floor behind you. Right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then keep going, breath by breath. More height, more twist. Last breath here. Release, unwind. Let's come back onto our backs. Bring your knees in. Take a circle or rock with your knees. Then we'll set up for supported bridge. So we're going to grab a block. Place the feet. Lift the hips. And slide your block under your sacrum. A little lower than the lower back. Let your hips rest down on it. And then bring your right knee to your chest. Straighten the left leg. Let that straight left leg hang. The more you hug your knee in, the more you let that straight left leg hang, the more of an opening there can be at the front of the left hip. Switch, bring your left knee in. Drop the right leg long, hug it in close, releasing deep into the hip crease. When you feel even on the two sides, come to neutral. That could be both knees in, both feet back to the floor, both legs straight up in the air or along the floor. And you're welcome to adjust the height or placement of your prop. Finding a position that's almost totally passive. How much can you let go here? If you're enjoying where you are and want to stay longer, you're welcome. If there's a different leg position you'd like to move through on your way to resting, on your way to releasing, you can take your time. So we are moving towards the end of class. This would be a good time to practice asking, what do I need? What do I want? You might finish with happy baby, a twist, a restorative pose, an inversion, lots of options, pretty much anything or nothing. Each time you finish something, you can practice asking again, what now? What's needed now? And when nothing else is needed, you can start getting comfortable in your final rest. Want to adjust your clothing or grab any props so you're more at ease. Take your time. Eventually settling into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Letting go of all the doing. slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles, and then take a big yawning stretch out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in and roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today.